Hey, how's it going? This is your daily sweet talk for August 21st, 2025. Why did the golfer change his socks? He had a hole in one. Oh my god, I really want to give up on this book. I think all of the jokes are stolen. Luckily, I also stole the book. I'm tired, as you can see, so more icebreakers. If you could master any skill immediately, what would it be? That's a weird question. I get these are the meteor questions we're in. Meteor. Um, but if it's not, so is it asking what skill, like if I could master any skill immediately, what would I wish? Or is it if I could master any skill, what realistically would it be? Or ideally, or there's a qualifier there missing. I don't know. Probably it means what do I wish? What skill do I wish I could master immediately? So the first thing that popped in my mind is singing, and then I was like, what are things that I have wanted to learn? Well, and then I thought like gymnastics or stuff like that. I thought that could be fun, but I feel like part of the fun of that is learning. Maybe I don't know. I just like moving around. I don't know. Well, not really, because I get exhausted. But I don't know what I'm talking about. But singing, I think, is something you can learn. I would like to be able to control my vocal range better in terms of singing. Because I feel like my vocal range is pretty limited, but I think that is something you can gain control of. But it is also just something you're born with. I'm not really exactly sure how much people can control the quality of their singing voice. So that's what realistic is also part of this, I think. What would help me a lot right now is if I could master the skill of time management. So yeah, I would say that because that's a big hurdle for me right now, as you can see. What would you title your memoir? Um, movie, the book. I've had this thing. I don't think I've ever told this to anyone. I don't think so. I don't think I've told this to anyone. If I have, I don't know. I've had this thing ever since I was in maybe um, daycare, where I will imagine my life as a movie. I don't do this so much anymore. I did this a lot as a kid, and every now and then I'll remember, and I'm like picture like the people in the theater watching it now. Um, it eventually evolved into like that. So I was just imagining like, oh, what would the people in the audience be thinking about this part of the movie? But eventually that became, this movie is so long. These people are trapped in the theater and they're living in this theater. And so there are actually characters, sort of loosely, based on, I haven't created characters, but I'm just thinking like, oh, these are people that are stuck in the theater that have started lives in the theater and had a family in the theater and etc. Because they're stuck in here watching my life go by, because it's the movie that they can't leave. They're locked in, um, against their will. What's a habit you're trying to break or build? Poor time management, good time management, in those order. So back to that again. Would you rather travel to the past or the future? Past, lottery numbers. Go to the present and then use them so that, or no, future lottery numbers go, but that way I don't affect anything except I can get money in the present.